it's Renee and welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, hi, welcome, I'm Renee. I'm just going to start off this video by saying please do not judge how crusty my lipstick looks right now. Just don't, please. Thanks. If you're subscribed to my channel or follow me on Instagram, you know that a couple weeks ago, I think like last week, I made a video showing you guys how I make my own scar wax and fake blood. And I've had a lot of you come to me and tell me that you made it, and some of you don't really know how to use it, and I know this recipe is tricky to work with. Trust me, it took me forever to learn how to blend. So I decided to make a little video on how to make a simple gash on your face using the products that I made in my previous video, which I'll link down below if you want to check that out, and how I blend the scar wax into my face and kind of color it. So if you want to know how I'm going to create that, or you're just here to learn how to make a simple gash, please keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to zoom you guys in right now so you can see what I'm about to do. First, we're just going to take our scar wax that we previously made, and we're just going to take little chunks at a time and start rolling it into little snakes. You just want to roll until you get something like this. Whoops, that broke. You just want to roll until you get something like this that's pretty even in size throughout and isn't too thick. And I just did that with a couple more pieces because I am going to make this gash pretty big. Then taking some liquid latex on a sponge, I'm just going to start mapping out where I want my gash to go. And we can always change up the shape of the gash as we go. I just want to map out an idea of what I want. And before the latex dries, I'm just going to apply the worms to my face. And it's okay if they break in half or something, we're going to end up blending it into our skin anyways. But you just want to roughly follow the shape that we mapped out. So this is what it should look like now that you have these little scar wax worms on your face, and we're ready to blend. For blending, I'm going to be using this little spatula like tool. I'm pretty sure they sell one made for special effects makeup, but I found this one in a nail kit, like to do your nails. You could probably use your finger to blend, but something like a little spatula with a flat blunt side would work a lot better. And what I basically do is start at one end and just start pushing the scar wax into my skin and out until it thins out to nothing. We're just going to be taking the edge and blending it out. And then you can just pat over it with your finger to kind of settle in the crumbs and just keep pushing into your skin. If you have little cracks in between, you can just blend them in with the spatula as well. And just keep taking away from that edge. And I'm using a very light hand, I'm not really digging in. And we're just going to continue that all around. And it's okay if it gets that little crumbly look, the liquid latex will cover it up. So this is what it looks like now that it's all blended in. You can see I got rid of the edge, but I still left this little lip right here for the gash. And I just use little motions, like if I'm buttering toast, but I'm just blending it out into nothing. And now we're just going to cover it with latex and let it dry. You can use a sponge to apply your latex, but I just like to use my finger and start at the center and then just drag it out to the edge. Just do not use your makeup brushes because it will ruin them. And you can let it air dry or speed up the process with your blow dryer. Just make sure you don't burn your face. So this is what your gash should look like now that it's all dried down, and I was using the Ben Nye liquid latex for that. And before we start painting it, I'm just going to dust some Coty Airspun translucent powder onto it so it could take some of the shine away. Now I'm just going to take a small amount of red water activated face paint and just start blending it into the area around the gash. We want the skin to look really irritated because a bitch just got cut. And now that I have some red laid down, I'm just going to repeat that process with a little brown cream paint to dirty my skin up. That's a lot, shit. So now that the skin around our gash is looking irritated and bruised, we're just gonna fill it in with some black water activated face paint. This is gonna give it some nice depth once we fill it in with blood. And now we'll just let that dry. And while it's drying, I'm just gonna take my Ben Nye bruise wheel and further blend in some more red. Maybe a little blue as well. Now I know I said I was doing a little gash, but the more drama, the better. Now I'm going to take some of the fabulous fake blood that we made and start to fill in the gash. Ooh, it's dripping. Get it nice and bloody. Kind of bloody up the skin around it too, and just pat it away. Some people don't like to add a lot of blood to their gashes, but in my opinion, the more blood, the better. Maybe drip some down. See how that goes. Oh yeah, it's starting to drip. Putting on some finishing touches. Ooh, there she goes. It should start to set right now. So there you guys have it. That's how I created this simple little gash. I hope I helped you guys out in learning how to work with the DIY scar wax and blood. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with my channel and follow me on my other social medias. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Check you later.